Niko. Of tonight's game, the strength in the front court.
Yeah, these teams lean on their bigs. I expect a slower pace game, more half-court sets.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Up at the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
Wembanyama, left side. 6 to shoot. The shot goes in. First shot, first basket.
And few defenders to ever play in this league have the ability to slow Wembanyama inside.
Here's DiVincenzo. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, GA. He really does put pressure on you.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Now here's Barnes. That's good from Wembanyama on the assist by Barnes. Wembanyama's got his second bucket. And thus far in his career, GA, Victor Wembanyama is averaging well over 3 blocks per game.
Matter of fact, if he can maintain this rate, he's on pace to average the most blocks of any player in NBA history, surpassing the towering Marquis.
Now Fox, following the miss by Julius Randle from deep. Outside, Fox. Barnes screen on Randle. Fox from outside. Julius Randle with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Count that one. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket of the night.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
It's Fox with the drive. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. That'll put De'Aaron Fox on the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. The Spurs shooting their first free throw attempt on the night. De'Aaron Fox, RJ, isn't the only member of his family that can shoot the ball. His wife's pretty good, too.
Oh, you're right about that. His wife played Division I basketball at 2 big-time schools. She was pretty good in her day, and De'Aaron wears number 4 to honor her.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Thank you, guys. Well, Victor Wembanyama drawing fans league-wide. Pacers coach Rick Carlisle proclaimed, "I've never seen a player like this. I'm in awe of his talent, his size, his aptitude for the game, his skill, his feeling, you name it. And in due time, it's very possible that he will be the face of world basketball." Back over to you, Kevin.
Yeah, he's taken over. All right, Allie, as always, we thank you. Here's Wembanyama after the basket by Minnesota. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. It's stolen by Gobert. Edwards inside, guarded by Fox. Randle with the bucket.
And how about the touch there inside? And that's where Randle likes to get the ball, and you can see why.
And Randle throws it down.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
Fox, no good.
Now, I understand that shot didn't go down, but they will take that look every trip down the floor.
Well, you see the size and the strength and that ability inside. Edwards can play like a power forward at times.
And contact on the shot. So, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
At the line for San Antonio,
Personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call,
take a break.
You got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Free throw good, Fox. And Greg, when you're dealing with this Timberwolves team fairly deep with size up front,
that can wear you down over the course of a game, and especially in a playoff series, a real strength of this team.
Now here's DiVincenzo. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
It's Vassell on the wing. McDaniels defending. Nobody near Barnes. Nailed from three-point land.
He's a dangerous shooter from deep. Barnes can hit some big shots out there.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Gobert. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at San Antonio's performance here. What do you think they've been doing or not doing?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Credit the game plan working in. They've identified some weaknesses, and they are exploiting them.
Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards. And it's Wembanyama in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. So that's who San Antonio starts the second with.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Here's DiVincenzo. Rebound San Antonio. Vassell outside. Into the lane. Plays it up and banks it in.
And this team encourages Vassell to take initiative. Outstanding drive.
Timberwolves trail by 4. Now here's DiVincenzo. To the middle. Here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. Fox kicks to Barnes. Here's Castle. Scoreless thus far.
And some hang time on the rim. Puts a little cherry on the top of that slam.
Well, those kind of displays of strength can get one team rolling. Here's Edwards. A beautiful finish inside by Ant. You know, Greg, a lot of the best scorers do what's called hunting. Looking to create contact with the defender that they've zeroed in on.
Yeah, and that can be a legitimate technique to really negate a shot blocker. But when the offensive player basically initiates all the contact, we could do without some of those cheap foul calls against the defenders.
Timberwolves trail. Barnes grabs the miss.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. From outside, off the mark.
This is the definition of forcing. He's trying to get himself going, but taking tough shots just won't do it.
Wembanyama passes to Vassell. Down low, Gobert brings the double team. The wide open look here for Fox. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And it's a 7-point San Antonio lead. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. To the inside. Outside for Randall. With some arc, he takes it up and lays it in. Randall's got 6.
And throttling his power, Randall can hit that little soft shot with consistency.
And joining us now by phone is insider Shams Charania with some news. Shams, give it to us.
Well, the future is looking bright for the Spurs on and off the court. They pledged over $1 billion for a new arena and surrounding civic improvements in downtown San Antonio. I'm told nothing with the project has been finalized just yet, but clearly the Spurs are looking to help finance a new state-of-the-art arena in the near future around Victor Wembanyama, no less.
Yep, a wonderful organization. Okay, Shams, we appreciate the reporting. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, the Spurs are on the rise. Victor Wembanyama said, quote, "I've been on board since day one. We know it's not going to be a straight line. There will be ups and downs. This is not easy, but I'm very confident in the will that my guys have. The long term is never being questioned." Guys, back to you.
They'll get there for sure. All right, Allie, thank you for the report. And the rejection by Wembanyama. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. Sinks the triple. 7 points in the game.
No one there to contest, so he just drops it in like he's at the rec league.
Gobert against Fox. A 3 from Barnes. Good, and it's Fox who picks up the assist. Barnes has got his second bucket tonight.
Nice work by Barnes in that coffin corner. He really had that bad boy dialed in.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. No good that time. And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Spurs lead by 3. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a moment. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Without question, De'Aaron Fox displaying his skills today.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
He always wants to be a go-to guy for them. I'm sure he'll be calling for the ball even more in this half.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Reed is out there with Miller. And it's Conley, and it's Clark in at the 3. Inside, and it's Miller with the jam.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
To the paint, nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
The D just kind of sticking aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take a few moments here to check in with his team and regroup. Timberwolves trail by 5. Outside Conley. Reed with a screen on Harper. Conley's shot is off.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Harper against Conley. Olynyk, a screen on Conley. Harper the pass to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
Yeah, he can surprise you around the rim. Olynyk has some lift.
And when you talk about Dylan Harper, Greg, just how impressive is his skill set?
A tall guard with incredible handles and elite elusivity. He already has an impressive command of the pick and roll. Harper, I believe, is trying to be a special player in this league. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. I don't mean style points.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Now Johnson. Nothing on the board. There's a screen. Lock at 6. Champagny passes to Cornett. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Saw the angles and led him right to the hoop with that pass.
At the elbow, Conley. It's Miller on the way. Reed with a screen for Miller. Outside, Reed. Out to Conley. Takes the 3. With the clock winding down, and Reed throws it down.
And when he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Miller, the pass to Clark. Miller with a screen on Johnson. Pass to Miller.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And Miller throws it down hard.
Miller.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. Now, here's Olynyk. Cornett passes to Champagny. Back to Cornett. Shoots over Reed. Cornett can't get it to go. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Minnesota. So Anthony Edwards, the Timberwolves franchise player. GA, how good do you think he can be?
Well, some were ready to anoint him the new face of the league. But if they're to win the franchise's first title, there's another level he's got to reach.
Johnson dishes to Olynyk. And the dunk by Olynyk.
And that's how you lead a team. Literally.
Picked by Reed. Shannon passes to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Harper's shot's good.
Not an area you want to allow Harper to get to. He may be a rookie, but he can finish like a seasoned veteran.
Clark kicks to Reed. No good from outside. Spurs leading by 5. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks.
And just tacks a few more points onto their lead with the tomahawk.
That's bringing it down hard. Conley finds Miller. Outside, Reed. Miller sets a screen for Reed. Back to Miller. Over Olynyk. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
Here's Fox. To the inside. Wembanyama. Gobert with the block. And they'll keep possession.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
The third quarter comes to a close. It's the Spurs. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
You've got to admire the vision just as much as the accuracy. Not many players can even spot that pass.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the point guard. That's the San Antonio 5. It's Edwards on the wing. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Outside, Fox. Wembanyama outside. Just 5 to shoot. And Wembanyama throws it down.
And a monster game for Wemby with the matchup issues he creates. I'm not sure anyone in this league can stop him when he's on.
And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
Beyond the leaning, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, guys get away with this all the time, but on this occasion, he got caught.
Now we'll hear from Allie LaForce, and she's got a story for us. An update. Allie?
Over that last break, I got a chance to hear what Chris Finch said to the team. He likes the way they're finishing inside. Coach said when we get close, we are golden. They can't stop us in there. Let's keep pounding it as long as we can.
And Allie, thanks so much. Fox kicks to Vassell. The kick out to Fox. Chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. For three, Edwards. The three ball from Anthony Edwards.
And this is big for Edwards' confidence, wanting to keep hitting from downtown and stretching that defense.
And Fox gets it to go.
And you don't want to allow too many of those short ones with the game right now in the balance.
Now Randall. Here's the drive. And the rejection by Wembanyama. Fox. Gobert there for the rebound.
Great anticipation defensively. They were keyed in on him and ready to pounce.
Fox against DiVincenzo.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Now Vassell. Wembanyama. A screen on Edwards. Now Wembanyama. Wembanyama fighting for it.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
Edwards looking it over.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Edwards making a statement.
Such a gutsy player. Edwards wants to be the guy taking big shots.
Edwards against Fox. Outside, Wembanyama. Now Castle. Here is Wembanyama. And now the fast break. Edwards with the ball. Down he goes for three.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Wembanyama, a screen on it. Now Wembanyama misses the three.
Well, he wanted to return the favor there for that last three, but it just wasn't in the car.
Now Gobert. Oh, what a play inside.
And wow, what a shot. Gobert showing he has what it takes in the clutch.
Now Wembanyama. Oh, one dunk after another. Woo!
You just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Here's DiVincenzo. Now Gobert. Randall outside. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
And that is an absolute heartbreaker of a turnover. In a close game like this, that might be enough to impact how it ends.
Guys are not going to be in any rush on this possession.
Not with the lead. Now's the time to burn some clock.
4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And they go to the intentional foul.
Yeah, you know what? Smart foul. You got to try and extend the game.
And the first of two, no good. Heartbreaker.
Team foul. At the line.
So he comes up empty, missing both. And we've got a timeout called from Chris Finch. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. Well, given the scenario here, how do you approach this next possession?
Yeah, always intriguing to see what a coach draws up in this situation.
If they've got a surefire quick bucket play, let's just say now's the time to use it.
DiVincenzo with it. To win the game. And he does not hit. And so it's San Antonio who's straight by with the win. That was a fun night of basketball. Fabulous.
great one for you here tonight. A good old-fashioned conference rivalry, legs.
There's nothing wrong with teams disliking each other, and I think we've got that here tonight. It's been abundantly clear over the years. I would not be surprised if things got a little chippy tonight.
That's what we're here for, man.
I'm ready for it.
So let's take a look at the Phoenix Suns starting lineup. They've got Dillon Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's Dunn in at the small forward position. And San Antonio has possession after Phoenix picked up the three with their last shot.
Even though he's just 6'3", Fox can really get up, including slamming it down in style.
Booker for three. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. And so it's Vassell who brings up the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. Tipped! And he'll take a trip to the line for two. Clearly got fouled on that shot. San Antonio shooting their first free throws of the night right here. Free throws good for Fox. When you watch De'Aaron Fox, is there anything that sticks out to you, Grant?
Well, B.A., this league has the best athletes in the world, and Fox looks like maybe the quickest guy out there on most nights. His change of direction is especially elite.
Now here's Booker. Played it in with a nice touch off the window. Booker's got 5 points.
There's something that is great about Booker. He doesn't take all outside shots. I mean, Devin can score it inside, too.
Fox goes in. Outside Wembanyama. Vassell with it. Guarded now by Williams. From deep, Wembanyama drops in the three.
Yeah, you've got to worry about Wembanyama everywhere. He puts a defense to the test.
For three, Booker. Rebounded by Fox. The Spurs have gone just 2 for 4 from the floor. Vassell can't get it to go.
That's a missed opportunity, and that is one he would love to have back.
For three, Booker. And it's Booker again missing. San Antonio has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Castle misses. On the wing, Brooks. Booker fires from way outside. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix. Booker's gone 2 for 6 from the floor so far. Here's Fox. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Dunn outside. Driving in. Outside for Booker. Pass to O'Neal. 5 to shoot. Booker, the pass to O'Neal. The three-pointer off the mark. San Antonio leading. The three from Barnes. The Suns clear it. Williams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's Booker. It's stolen by Barnes.
2 minutes remaining.
Vassell finds Wembanyama. Outside O'Neal. Rebound San Antonio. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Mitch Johnson. Tonight, his team has a huge assignment, containing all-star guard Devin Booker. He told me Devin is as good as it gets at the 2. He's always applying pressure. His shooting is great, but we don't talk about Book's ball handling enough. He is lethal in that regard as well. Brian, back over to you.
And Allie, thanks. Wembanyama, he can't get it to go. Some solid defense from Williams. All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Thanks, guys. The Spurs are ecstatic to welcome back their superstar big man, Victor Wembanyama. He actually spent 10 days this summer training with monks in China, and he continues to embrace unorthodox training methods. Guys, perhaps appropriate given his unusual stature.
He's got that curiosity. All right, Shams, thanks for the update. Now here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
Wow! Always fun to see point guards who can elevate above the rim like that.
Oh, a strong mindset and even stronger finish.
Okay, I see ya. That's your point guard getting up.
With power. That's how you do it, big fella.
And it's Fox missing. End of quarter management here. They can go 2 for 1.
Make the math work in your favor.
Inside. Here's Barnes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Just owning the painted area. If it's working, no need to change.
For 3, O'Neal. Barnes with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 4. Barnes with a screen on Brooks. The guzzle goes in. Oh, he powers right through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul, too. And he'll go to the line. And it's going to go on Devin Booker. San Antonio shooting their 3rd free throw attempt of the game.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. There. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
They've done a great job facilitating so far. So moving the rock and finding the open man, just great selfless basketball.
And how about the work they've done inside, just owning the paint so far?
And so in the game for Phoenix, they've got Williams, Devin Booker out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Royce O'Neal, and it's Dunn in at the 3. Now here's Booker for 3. It's hauled in by Wembanyama. Wembanyama's got 5 rebounds tonight. Up top, Castle. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
How about Castle? He'll take any chance he gets to finish with power.
And Grant, offensively, Wemby has a lot of different options. Talk about his game.
Well, put simply, we've never seen a 7-footer with this array of skills. He's an efficient shooter from anywhere, and the length to just about ignore defenders. I mean, he's got it all.
And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Well, Victor doesn't have too far to go. I mean, he just pops up to the rim, makes it look so easy.
For 3, Booker. Victor Wembanyama grabs the board. Wembanyama's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Kicks it out to Barnes. Vassell, a screen on Brooks. Oh, and a vicious dunk by Barnes.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
And because of that, this one looks like a bit of a mismatch.
On offense, here is San Antonio. Good momentum, 8 straight points. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
2nd personal foul. 1st team foul.
We're now about 2 minutes into the 2nd quarter. Castle outside. Launches a 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Brooks outside. From the arc. Vassell with the rebound. San Antonio leading by 15. Down low. Outside for Wembanyama. Oh! Wembanyama throws it down.
I'm always worried about Victor's head hitting the rim.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Devin Booker's focused on hooping and leaving a legacy. He said, my thing is, and Kobe said it too, inspiring the youth is everything. A kid grows up and is like, man, I want to be Devin. I want to dress like him. I want to play like him. And that's what makes me wake up in the morning. Back to you guys.
A role model for that next generation. Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. The shot by Dunn, no good.
They are really struggling to stop this run.
They just need a spark. This is when your leaders have to step up.
Booker. Phoenix no good that time either.
And at this point, the defense is daring him to shoot.
Outside for Wembanyama. Takes it inside. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Well, you look at the contenders, Tim. Recent history only amplifies the fact that it's a challenge to repeat as champions.
Yeah, B.A., there's a couple of things at work here. First, you're playing much deeper into June, so your offseason is shorter, and then you're a target. Every arena you walk into is a different environment once you're a champion.
Yep, count it. Fox has got 8.
There's some contact there, but Fox just refuses to let that hold him back.
Here's Booker on the take. Drops in the layup for 2.
He's an absolute beast to deal with for the defense. Sometimes he can even leave you feeling helpless.
Vassell with it. Outside Barnes. And it's Phoenix with the rebound.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
Vassell with it. Dunn in his pocket. To the inside. Barnes the screen. Fires the three. Rebounded by Dunn. Suns trail by 19. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Booker. He drops it from range. He's got 12.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With his three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Fox, that's good.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Yeah, he can taste a win right now, just trying to close it out.
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. San Antonio on top. They lead by 18. And we'll be right back after halftime to get the third quarter underway.
Fans, please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot.
Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Suns trail by 18. Luke Cornett out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Harper. Then there's Johnson. And it's Champagnie at the three. They're the group for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. And it's Cornett with a rebound.
Trying to show off for the fans and give them their money's worth, just couldn't finish.
And it's Phoenix with a rebound. Green, the pass to Fleming. And he goes strong with the one-handed jam.
He just rises up and throws it down hard with one hand.
That is such a go-to move for him. He holds nothing back on those. And stolen by Green. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Off target at the rim. San Antonio leading by 16. Champagnie, pass to Cornett. Oh, powered down with both hands.
Great job on the back end of the play.
Yep, finished with both hands, making sure of it. Goodwin, no good. And with a little over a minute gone by, the second half is underway. Left side, Johnson. Shoots over Allen. The shot by Johnson, no good. And so it's Green who brings up the ball for Phoenix. And it's hammered home by Green.
And that's just outstanding work in transition. Green knowing where he needs to get to in these spots.
Chalk up 2 there. And the Spurs lead by 18.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Here's Richards, and he dunks it down.
Oh my, what a display of effort.
That's his bread and butter, right? Chasing down the boards.
And he showed you great timing as well. Offensive rebounding, one of his specialties.
There's the drive.
And slicing and dicing the D to pieces on the attack. Harper has a good feel for when to drive.
Suns trail by 18. One thing people notice about Dylan Harper, he loves to get going downhill.
Yeah, he delights in bullying his way through a defense, using a blend of speed and size to get to where he wants to go. The windmill flush. That is one nasty finish.
My goodness, the punch on that one. Wow. The Suns have gone 4 of 8 in the third. Oh, Jalen Green, serious bounce.
And I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Screen by Olynyk. Harper. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Now that's how you capitalize on a screen.
Yeah, good positioning, too. Gave him a clear path to the hoop.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
It's stolen by Green. And the Suns pushing it up now for the finish. And it's hammered home by Green.
And this guy can just fly. Green lifts off and slams it down.
Right side Johnson. Pass to Cornett. The kick out to Johnson. Just 5 on the clock. Spurs need to get one up here. Here's Champagny. And out of bounds. The Suns will take it.
Suns ball.
.55 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Green. Pass to Goodwin. No good there. That would have cut it to single digits. Spurs lead by 12. Here's Champagny. No made baskets yet. Down low. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
And you can't leave the basket unprotected. Bad things will happen to you.
Yeah, that was just way too easy.
And now this offense feels like they can just do whatever they want.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Also, the ball handler needs to wait until the screener's feet are set.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. For three, Booker. Rebound by San Antonio. Wembanyama's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
He's pouring it on at a nice clip, and the rest of the team is stepping up as well.
It's stolen by Barnes. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits. It may be difficult to overcome. San Antonio. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works, or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Spurs lead by 16. On the court for the Suns, getting the fourth quarter going. Dylan Brooks is out there with Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams. Then it's Royce O'Neal. And it's Dunn in at the small forward position. Booker, the pass to Williams. Booker looking around. And Booker, cash on the 3.
Awfully tough play to defend. When you honor the roller, Booker just takes advantage.
And De'Aaron Fox picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Screen by O'Neal. Lets the 3 fly. And Booker hits from deep. Booker's got 6 here in the quarter. After seeing a franchise player like Luka Doncic traded, you think there's anyone who is truly untouchable now, Tim?
Well, I tell you what, that trade, BA, made me realize nobody in this league is immovable. You just don't know what the future holds, and I think fewer guys will stay with one team their entire careers.
That was a shocker for sure. Free throw's good for Fox.
And looking at Fox, a microwave scorer and Tasmanian devil running up and down the floor. A fun player to watch.
And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Here's Dunn. Barnes with the rebound. Spurs lead by 14. Fox outside. A deep 3. Phoenix grabs the miss. Outside Booker. Pass to O'Neal. It's Booker on the wing. Williams passes to Booker. Back to Williams. It's stolen by Barnes. Vassell with it. He's against O'Neal. And here's Castle. Back to Vassell. Just 5 to shoot. 3-pointer. And Booker pulls it down. Suns trail by 14. Now pass to Williams. Oh, the slam! Off a fantastic lead pass. What a play!
And you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Booker against Fox. Fox, aggressive.
Yeah, Fox is going off. I mean, he's gotten the ball on offense, and he's been relentless.
Now pass to Williams. Flushes it down with both hands.
He throws it down with 2 hands. You know he won't mess that up.
Not this guy. He is a big-time finisher. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. And Fox, here we go.
2 minutes remaining.
Takes a three.
2 minutes.
Brooks with a rebound. Suns trail by 12. Outside Booker. For three. Vassell there for the rebound. For San Antonio, they've gone 2 of 5 from the field in this final quarter. Here's Barnes. Vassell, a screen on Brooks. Oh, the shot is off. And Booker's got the ball here for the Phoenix Suns. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. Here goes Booker. Lays it in easily.
I love the intensity on Booker's drive. Cutting in like there's nothing the defense can do to stop him.
Barnes outside. Here's Castle from deep. Oh, it misses. Booker against Castle. Outside O'Neal. Wembanyama against Booker. Book it!
Devin Booker.
I think a bucket here, Grant, would end this game.
Absolutely. That would put a bow on this one. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Yeah, the atmosphere in this arena has been unbelievable. Great all-around effort by everyone to put this game away.
Outside Wembanyama. Launches it from deep. Oh, no good. And it's Phoenix's ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Brooks. Oh, he rips it down off the miss. Vassell outside. Here's Wembanyama. Fires the three. Oh, it's off. Oh, got a piece of it. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Fox.
Almost had the steal. You have to love the pressure defense.
He is just trying to make an impact by disrupting their rhythm.
So we see the Spurs get the win here. A competitive game. You have to.
fans, thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony courtside. On our sidelines tonight, reporting Ali LaForce. So the opening lineup for the Sun. They've got Brooks. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's done in at the 2-guard.
DiVincenzo's got major bounce now. This kid is a big-time leader. He can play at the rim and above it, too.
Greg Anthony Edwards is full of confidence, and it's beautiful to watch.
And rightfully so, man. Can do it all on the floor. As complete of a wing as you'll find in our league.
And finished off by Gobert.
This is where Gobert likes to park himself, right around the rack.
Booker against DiVincenzo. Gobert with the block. Williams kicks to Dunn. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Brooks. Takes it inside. And the dunk by Brooks.
Love the energy Dylan Brooks brings. Strong move that time.
And the Timberwolves with possession here. Here's DiVincenzo. Drops in the layup for 2. DiVincenzo's got his second basket.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far. Nice job clearing some space out under the boards and setting himself up there for the putback.
And not just any old putback, Clark, but a big, big foul.
You can't be pretty, though, with those second chance opportunities. I mean, just put it in the basket. Getting the ball into the paint for a close range look. That's a nice pass.
Booker looking around. Fires from deep. Again, the miss by Booker. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 4 to start. So a nice offensive rhythm to start here. Stolen by Brooks. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more. I mean, that's the message they were sending with that foul. Nothing easy inside.
And last season, Greg, Devin Booker became the Phoenix Suns' all-time leading scorer.
Yeah, he passed Hall of Famer Walter Davis to achieve that feat. Booker is a guy that wants to be a Sun for life. So I expect him to break even more franchise records.
Phoenix, no good that time either.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
To me, it appears he's starting to lose his composure a little bit. We'll see if he can regroup and get back into a better rhythm.
Let's check in now with our Ali LaForce, who's got a story for us. Ali?
Thanks, Kevin. Rudy Gobert talked about his objectives. He said, my goal is to be the best defender ever. And now my only focus is to win a championship and to keep impacting my team. Keep trying to make my team the top defense in the league. I think that's the best measure of an all-time defender. Guys, back to you.
He can lock it down. Okay, Ali, thanks. Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Hey, we use the term explosive a lot, but Edwards, this guy is explosive times 3.
Here's Booker. Basket made, just his second this contest. He's 2 for 7 now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
It's stolen by Gobert. And now Minnesota on the fast break. Edwards looking it over. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And Gobert kicks to DiVincenzo. 5 on the clock. Bucket number 3. He's a perfect 3 for 3 to start.
You know, in the pick and roll, you got a lot of options, but sometimes the best option is to do it yourself. DiVincenzo making the right choice there.
Shots good by Booker.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Gobert with a screen on Booker. Pass to Gobert. McDaniels on the wing. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Offline with his 3. Suns trail by 3. The drive by Booker. It's good. Great play by Williams to set it up. Booker's got 9.
It's almost effortless for Booker this close in. He just drops the ball in the bucket.
McDaniels passes to Edwards. Now McDaniel. Rudy Gobert, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Timberwolves. He notched 8 points in the quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
I would like to highlight, too, guys, the excellent passing they've done early on. I mean, they've done a really good job putting the ball into the hands of guys ready to shoot it.
On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. Royce O'Neal is out there with Williams. Then there's Dunn. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Booker in at the point. GA here about 3-level score. But is it just 3 levels?
Great point. Kevin, you've got guys with that deep range, and there's a difference between the mid-range game, those floaters, the little 12-footers, and those deep twos as well. So maybe 5-level score is complete. Think of like a 5-2 player in baseball.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
You know, yeah, guys, last year was a rough one for him at the stripe. I mean, it's going to be hard for him not to improve on those numbers. They were that bad.
Here's Gobert, and there's the foul up. Folks, the coach's challenge hands.
After review, moving on the floor stands.
At the line for your Timberwolves.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able now. A challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
That ties the game. Booker's got 5 points now this quarter.
Every chance he gets, Booker willing to take that shot. A consistent three-point shooter.
The shot's good from DiVincenzo.
And it's all about the release when you shoot the float.
An NBA champion with the Bucks. Clark, what do you think about Dante DiVincenzo?
Boy, the guy's a winner. I mean, I think about his spectacular performance in the championship game back in 2018. And then he plays hard all the time. I mean, he's willing to do whatever it takes to help the team win. And his defense and three-point shooting bring great value to his team. Gobert filling up all the stat categories in this one. What a well-rounded player.
For Minnesota, they've gone a perfect 4 of 4 since the second quarter began. Perfect from the field. And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. And for the Suns, their shooting percentage, 59%. The offense is running smoothly. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for the Timberwolves. Here's Randall. Good, and the assist goes to Edwards. Edwards got his 4th assist in this one.
Boy, he's a wrecking ball on offense. Randall, so good at finishing inside.
Whoa! Booker playing big inside.
Boy, he is fundamentally sound. Tough cover.
Gobert with the screen on Dunn. To the middle. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a three-point play. That's on Mark Williams. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. A free throw drops for Gobert. You know, Clark, Rudy Gobert is often the victim of unfair criticism.
Yeah, I couldn't agree with you more there. I mean, that's just what people tend to do, the talking heads, if you will. I think too many times folks focus on what he can't do instead of appreciating all that he does. I mean, he excels as a rim protector, a screener, a physical presence in the paint. I mean, I think he's going to go down as one of the all-time outstanding defenders in league history.
Here's Booker. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Booker's got 20.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Here's Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's hauled in by the Suns.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
A free for DiVincenzo. And the Timberwolves hit again from deep.
There's DiVincenzo with the quick trigger. Cannot give him any room defensively. You've got to eliminate his airspace.
The putback. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got his 6th rebound on the night. Randle outside. Three-pointer. Good on the triple. And now it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle. And I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
And finished off by Edwards.
Watch out now. Look out below. Edwards rising to the rim.
Dunn dishes to Brooks. 20 seconds left in the first half. Here's Dunn. And he can't stop the run as he misses. DiVincenzo finds McDaniel. Over Brooks. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. And so it's Minnesota with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from all over the floor tonight. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column? Through 2 quarters, he has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
Nas Reed out there with Miller. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the shooting guard position. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. So, Clark, looking at the history of the Timberwolves, they're in the most successful stretch ever.
Yeah, you look at the first 24 seasons, Minnesota won just 2 playoff series total.
Oh, what a play!
Some of these dunks he throws down are absolutely absurd. What an athlete Green is.
Out to Miller. Got it. Good job in the low post. Miller's got his second bucket.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Can't connect from short range.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Pick by Reed. Outside Conley. And it's good for 2. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
Right there, Conley working his magic inside. He is crafty near the rack.
And it's Green missing. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. We're now joined by our sideline reporter, Allie LaForce. Allie, it's all yours.
Hey, Kevin. A new generation is entering the league, and Draymond Green said these young dudes talk a lot of mess. I don't mind it at all. It's just weird to be in a space where they're like, man, I watched you my whole life. But then they're also talking crazy, saying, you had your run, you're old now. Kevin, back to you.
Yep, it flips quick, doesn't it? Thank you, Allie. Stolen by Reed. And it's Clark in the corner. Conley kicks to Reed. Miller surveying the floor. Pass to Shannon. Driving inside. It's deflected. Green, the pass deflected. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
Well, you know, this is what you like about him as a facilitator. He hits his man where he can do something with the rock.
Here's Miller, and Miller throws it down hard.
Oh, and how about squeezing the orange as tight as he could there before the stuff?
Yeah, no way he's going to lose that thing on the way up.
Better safe than sorry, right?
And, Greg, you watch Jalen Green. So much upside potential.
Yeah, he can be streaky, but one of the most combustible scorers in the league. When he's on, he can take over single-handedly.
And Conley's the guy that leads by example. And as a result, his teammates respect and trust him completely.
Outside, Reed. Inside. And Miller throws it down hard.
Great lead pass, anticipating where his man was going to be, not where he was.
And that one's good. Green.
Excellent job by Green finishing through that contact.
Reed finds Miller. Back to Reed. 58 seconds left here in the third quarter. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
They've been playing some really physical offense, just attacking the paint as much as possible. And I tell you what, they have been very successful with that strategy.
You know, another thing that stands out to me is their passing in this game. I mean, they've done a tremendous job sharing the ball and setting each other up for success.
Pass to Shannon. Back to Miller. 6 on the shot clock. They double-team Conley. Here's Clark. He can't get that one. Great D that time from Green. Suns trail by 15. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. And yes, it's good. Green's got 10 points in the game.
He has a great feel for scoring in the painted area. Nice play by Jalen Green.
And Reed has it in the corner. Green up on top, covered by Miller. Richards passes to Fleming. And here's Green outside, and oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
Ringing the bell. That's the way to close a quarter.
Talk about lifting up a team and energizing them at the end of a quarter. A 3 at the buzzer, that'll do it.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves with a 10-point lead, some breathing room heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. Right back after this break. And let's take now this moment to bring up our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Yeah, and with the accuracy to go along with that vision. I mean, he put the ball in the absolute perfect spot. That's how you orchestrate it.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the court now for the Suns, getting going here in the fourth. Evan Booker out there with Dunn. Then it's Brooks. Then it's Mark Williams. And it's O'Neal in the power forward position. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Timberwolves leading by 10. And here is DiVincenzo. Over O'Neal. Outside for Randall. And stolen by Dunn. Booker with no one around. That's in, coming off an assist from Dunn. Booker's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Phoenix. Now DiVincenzo. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Trying to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good. And it's Brooks in the corner. Pass to O'Neal. Back to Brooks. Edwards brings the double team.
Yeah, easy.
Yeah, you can hear the smack all the way over here where we are.
That's good from O'Neal. And so he makes both from the line. And having a star in Anthony Edwards, Clark with so much confidence, what kind of impact does that have for the Wolves?
Well, it's huge. I mean, he wants the pressure of carrying the team. And with his outgoing nature and skill set, that mentality, I think, permeates the team and gives it great confidence.
Williams sets a screen for Booker. Down against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. It's Booker. Launches it. Up again.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder.
And night in and night out, that's what he provides.
It's tipped, tries to keep it alive. Shoot from 12. Another chance. Gobert there for the rebound.
And, you know, it's almost as if he wore himself out with that performance in the last quarter. He hasn't had nearly the same kind of energy in this one.
Randall surveying the D. Here's McDaniel. Outside Edwards. No one near him. Williams with the rebound.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
Booker. Strong finish inside from Booker.
How about the focus from Booker? I mean, refusing to let anything stop him from getting that basket.
Outside Edwards. McDaniels fires. Randall outside. Edwards, another chance here. And it's sent back by O'Neal. And here we go. Fast break. Booker's got it. Williams, rebounded by Randall. Timberwolves leading by 4. Here's DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. There's 57 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Now Gobert. Now DiVincenzo. The long shot, no good.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Here goes Edwards, rising up and ripping down the two-hand jam.
Seems like Edwards never stops competing and believing right until the final buzzer.
Edwards against Booker. Fires from 18. Can't get it to go. So it's Minnesota now. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Randall. And so the Timberwolves take the win, probably a little cold. Great job. Thanks for that, Allen. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for... these rosters, Doris, we see some elite guards on both teams.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the nice thing is these guards are both playmakers and scorers, and the teams rely heavily on their productivity.
A look at the San Antonio Spurs opening lineup. Vassell pairs with Barnes to make up the forward pair. Fox and Castle are their guards, and it's Wembanyama in at the 5. Now, here's Vassell. Rudy Gobert missing his last shot. Wembanyama, no good. And stolen by Castle. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back. Randall against Barnes. Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. Gobert with a screen on Fox. DiVincenzo against Fox, and he makes that one. So it's San Antonio now. And Craig, with Stephon Castle winning the 2025 Rookie of the Year award, the Spurs went back-to-back in that category.
Yeah, of course, Victor Wembanyama winning that same award in 24. Just more confirmation that these Spurs are building something special.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time, the whistle blower. And you look at this Timberwolves roster, Doris, quite a spread as far as the ages of their top players.
Oh, Kevin, you've got a couple of guys who are absolutely on the back 9 and really walking up the fairway of number 18. And then you've got Mr. McDaniels and Anthony Edwards, 2 guys in their early 20s. But this is the fascinating part. There's a runway left, and what do they do with it?
Here's San Antonio. Barnes sets a screen for Fox. With the drive, Anthony Edwards with the rebound.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
No one near Randall as he lets it go. Connects from three-point range.
So this shot is in his bag. Julius Randle more than happy to take the jumper if you concede it.
Outside for Wembanyama. Barnes looking around. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. 5 to shoot. The wide open look here for Fox. And the 3 off target. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Back to DiVincenzo. McDaniels, a screen on Barnes. Another shot. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 5 now.
Well, so often the guy who sets the screen, in that instance, Julius Randle with the ball in his hands in the pick and roll. Go ahead, Julius.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allie.
Thank you, Kevin. The Spurs last season acquiring De'Aaron Fox. He said what this team struggled with are the things that I bring. Self-creation, being able to touch the paint, getting into the teeth of the defense and collapsing it. And regardless of how well I'm playing in a game, I still command attention. My guys never just leave me. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, we thank you. And slam dunk by Gobert.
And vertical threat that is Rudy Gobert. What a ferocious finish at the rim.
Outside, Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. It's good for his second make. He's made 2 of 3 so far.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
I think defensively, that is not the way you want to start. Giving up high percentage looks, that doesn't typically end well.
Gobert, rebounded by the Spurs. On the wing, Fox, defended by DiVincenzo. Fires it up. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
Oh, nice bucket. This guy's so mindful about the way he attacks.
Fox against DiVincenzo. There's 47 seconds left in the first quarter. The rebound by Victor Wembanyama. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession.
Wow, not sure what happened there. Yikes.
For Minnesota, they've gone 4 for 9 from the field to start this game off. And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
Well, when a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
and just maybe the quickest player in the league. Fox can get to the bucket at will. Better bring some help when he's driving.
Gobert, no good.
Sometimes you just lose that little bit of focus, and this is what happens.
Barnes can't get it to go. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Good if it goes. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Spurs?
You got to credit their defense, communicating, rotating, making plays on the ball.
Yeah, I think they wanted to come out of the gate strong, and they have. They've taken the early lead here.
On the court for San Antonio here in the second. Barnes operates at the 4 with Wembanyama at the 5. Filling the perimeter spots are Castle and Vassell. And it's Fox in at the 1. You know, DB, recently we've seen Anthony Edwards reach new heights as a three-point shooter.
Anthony Edwards has now embraced the complete analytics of the game. He is a high-volume three-point shooter, and he's still a terror in the route to the cup.
And they call an illegal screen here. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. You know, Doris, it's an ongoing debate, but some believe that the game is better today than ever before. I think it is. What about you?
Well, Kevin, despite what you might hear from players from prior generations, I 100% agree with you. Each and every year, we seem to be setting a record for the most efficient offenses in the history of the game. The players have never been more skilled. We lean heavily into analytics. It's in a perfect place.
And here is DiVincenzo. Harrison Barnes getting it to go from deep. And the shot goes in from Rudy Gobert.
Gobert's comfort zone, right? High percentage shots, easy money for Rudy.
It's Wembanyama, top of the key. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Vassell wide open. That drops. Nice feed that time from Wembanyama.
These kinds of defensive breakdowns drive coaches crazy.
And stolen by Castle. Wembanyama sets a screen for Barnes. Wembanyama passes to Fox. Outside for Wembanyama. So they foul intentionally.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Here's Wembanyama. And it's Wembanyama with the jam.
Wembanyama is a specimen going at the rim there with a purpose.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. And that one, good.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
It is not an easy task trying to convert against length. Give him credit for taking on that challenge.
Castle with it. He's defended by Randall. Barnes sets a screen for Castle. Here's Wembanyama for 3. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Sometimes you watch Wembanyama and think this guy is a cheat code, hitting threes at well over 7 feet tall.
Barnes against DiVincenzo. Vassell was screen on DiVincenzo. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Misses the 3. Timberwolves trail by 6. Pass to Randall. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Randall. The Spurs have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. In the corner, it's Wembanyama. Back to Castle, and he dunks it down.
Making plays for others, Wembanyama.
Randall kicks to DiVincenzo. McDaniels outside. Gobert with a screen for McDaniel. To the wing right side. Shot clock at 6. It's Randall with the drive. Here's Gobert. Wembanyama with the rebound. Wembanyama has got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the basket by Vassell.
No, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to take this chance to talk to his guys.
All right, look who's coming off of the court.
Timberwolves trail by 10. Outside, Edwards. Looking to end the run. Edwards loves it in there.
Outstanding touch, boy. The floater is good for Anthony Edwards.
Here's Fox, and it's Fox with the jam.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. DiVincenzo against Fox. Gobert with a screen on Barnes. Now here's DiVincenzo. He's covered closely and stolen by Vassell. Barnes down low. He's defended by Randall. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. We'll return shortly.
These are return from the court. And get ready for the fair out-court side.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. We're seeing a tremendous game from Victor Wembanyama.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
We got Nas Reed. Clark is out there with Miller. Then it's Conley, and it's Shannon in at the 2-guard. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here is Conley after the basket by San Antonio. This one for 3. Can't hit that one.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Endorsed for the Timberwolves 2 consecutive trips to the Western Conference Finals.
Kevin, this is by far the franchise's most successful era to date. But of course, they are not satisfied. Anthony Edwards desires a championship because he wants to be considered amongst the all-time greats.
Down low. Johnson against Reed. To the middle. Here's Cornette. That's good, and it's Johnson with the assist. Cornette's got the lead up to 14 now for San Antonio. And here's Miller outside. Rebound by Johnson. Spurs have gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. Driving in. Reed with the block.
But give Nas Reed credit. He perfectly timed that block. Wow.
Champagny takes it off the glass. And the Spurs lead by 16.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
And the Spurs with possession here after the basket by Minnesota. Johnson, the pass to Champagny. Olynyk, a screen on Clark. In the corner, it's Cornette. Just 5 on the clock. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And it's Conley with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves.
And I gotta say, sort of surprising he goes for a slam that difficult when they're trailing.
But still a magnificent move to the rim. Now here's Harper. He has yet to score. Cornette kicks to Olynyk. Back to Cornette. That shot misses. Reed with the defensive effort. Here's Shannon. And he slams it down right on top of Keldon Johnson.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout, looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. San Antonio leading by 10. Outside Harper. In the corner, it's Cornette. And here's Johnson outside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Reed the pass to Shannon. Back to Reed. And Reed throws it down.
Yeah, this offense is rolling. They've been assertive, but they're also playing under control.
I think the communication on offense is working at every level right now. What a run for this group.
Now here's Conley. Shannon passes to Clark. Conley up top. Outside, Reed. Lock at 6. The Timberwolves need to get a shot off here. Clark for 3. That one, no good. Right there, the defender clearly trying to inhibit a fast break. I think that's a transition take foul. For San Antonio, they've had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. San Antonio leading by 9. Outside Harper. Cornette with it. He's against Reed. There's the screen. Here's Champagnie. And the basket is good. Champagnie's got 5.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Here's Conley. Rebound by Olynyk. San Antonio's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Harper the pass to Cornette. Here's Champagnie. Harper wide open. Off target with his 3. Here's Shannon. Pass to Miller. Here's Shannon. Olynyk is covering, and he can't jam it through. Johnson goes in, and Johnson with the stuff.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the 2-hand slam. And that one released in time, but no good. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feat.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. On the floor for San Antonio, starting the fourth quarter, filling the... And it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. That triggers a replay review by the officials.
Boy, don't let the small frame fool you. Mike Conley's so tough on the interior.
And this is the time now.
The previous play is under review.
The original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
You really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's a completely new lineup for Minnesota. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I was able to listen in on what Chris Finch was going over with his team. He wants his team to be careful with the ball. He's not happy with the amount of turnovers they've coughed up so far. He believes if they focus on being more patient on offense, that will help cut down on the giveaways. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you.
There is a reason his nickname is the Stifle Tower. Send it back, Rudy.
And the officials call a traveling violation. Spurs leading by 15. Fox passes to Wembanyama. And rebounded by McDaniels. The three for DiVincenzo. Barnes grabs the miss.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Maybe the most hyped teenager since LeBron James. Wembanyama is the poster child for upside.
Well, probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Absolutely. Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. A three-pointer, no good. Spurs have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. The kick out to Barnes. He goes up again. And Wembanyama with the nice bucket inside. And the Spurs lead by 18. Randall finds Edwards. Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Inside. Here's Gobert. That one goes. Count it.
And can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. Then it misses. Spurs leading by 16. Barnes left side. Now Castle. Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Shoots the three. Gobert there for the rebound. For Minnesota, they've gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. It's Randall. Beyond the arc. It's off target.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Now Fox. Castle fires. Now Fox. Barnes sets a screen for Vassell. Now Fox. Let's lose a three. That does not go. And stolen by Vassell.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for San Antonio.
One area that stands out that we've seen tonight from them, their aggressiveness in getting steals, something I know that you really value yourself.
I think it sparked their offense. It deflates the opposition, and when you have the type of effort we saw tonight, it's pretty hard to overcome that defensive pressure down the stretch.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Victor Wembanyama.
So highly effective on the offensive end. At times, this guy just scoring at will.
Wembanyama, a screen on Edwards. Here's Vassell. Now Wembanyama. Oh, the slam dunk.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Gobert with a screen for DiVincenzo. From outside, up again. Here's Gobert. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. It's going to be on Victor Wembanyama.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
He misses the free throw. He's off on the second. And so it's San Antonio easily taking this one. And in the win, a comfortable win in what was, I think,
heated between these two, Grant. No love lost in this matchup.
And that competitive fire, it grows when you're in the same conference. You get to see each other so often. You know, B.A., I think we're in for some good theater in this one.
Here's the starting group for the San Antonio Spurs. Castle at the 2 with Vassell at the 3. Barnes plays the 4 with Wemby standing tall in the middle. And it's Fox in at the point. Booker no good. Barnes with it. O'Neal covers.
Phoenix foul. Done. First personal foul. First team foul.
Castle outside. Back to Wembanyama. 5 on the clock. Here's Vassell driving inside.
Look, if you want to talk about taking flight, right there, Vassell, that's what he did.
Here's Booker. Rebounded by Castle. On offense, here is San Antonio. 4-point game. Well, under the current salary cap, it's not sustainable to have 3 max contracts. Richard just asked the Suns.
Yeah, you got to have depth to win in today's NBA. The Suns traded away that depth to have 3 max players, and that limited their ability to put together a cohesive roster.
Fox, that's good.
This is the thing about Fox. He has the length to do damage on the inside.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I caught up with the head coach for the Suns. He talked about how difficult it is to match up against Victor Wembanyama. Coach said the biggest concern is Wemby's defense. His rim protection is game-changing. But he told me that it doesn't mean settling for outside shots. It means ball movement and spacing the floor will be key. Back to you guys.
Okay, thank you, Allie. The Spurs have gone 4 of 4 from the floor. Perfect start. Barnes passes to Wembanyama. Rebounded by Dunn. Phoenix has gone 1 of 4 from deep. It's stolen by Fox. On the wing, Vassell. Defended by Dunn. Oh, Williams with the block. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Booker for 3. And once again, off the mark by Phoenix.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it. While he's a bit undersized for a 4, he more than makes up for it with his bounce.
Wembanyama screen. Vassell passes to Wembanyama. Oh, he missed that one. 1 for 3 in this one so far.
2 minutes remaining in the
Pass to O'Neal. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Richard, the journey is unique for everybody. That's certainly the case with Royce O'Neal.
Yeah, after playing at 2 different universities and then going undrafted, he played 2 years overseas in Germany and Spain, and then he finally signed with an NBA team that has not looked back.
Now here's Fox. Got a hand on it, and that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. Here's Wembanyama. Castle outside. Wembanyama, screen on Booker. Back to Wembanyama. 2 on the clock. And the 3 off target.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
For 3, Booker. Williams finds Booker. A minute 22 left in the first. Over Castle. Here's O'Neal. On easy 2 on the layup.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. Just dream of them. You will gladly take them.
We see this every night. He has the skill and versatility to keep a defense guessing.
From behind the arc. And that's good. Devin Booker for 3.
A reliable 3-point sniper. I like seeing Booker connect from downtown.
And Fox, here we go. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Well, when you talk about De'Aaron Fox, what makes him such a lethal player, Richard?
Well, for starters, it's his combination of speed and shooting. Still one of the fastest players in this league. And the exciting thing about him, Fox is just now entering into the prime of his career.
Williams' shot is good.
Nice pass. Such unique talent on both And that time, Booker's showing us his vision.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
A point guard getting up like that, boy, that is special. What I want to know is where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Booker with it. He's picked up by Barnes. Back to Booker. Brooks a screen. Jacks up a three. Misses that shot. Struggling now. Shooting 1 for 8. And it's Fox penetrating. Banked it in off the glass. Fox has got 10. Stolen by Castle. A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. It's the Spurs up 7. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter of action so far. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for San Antonio.
They've started the game the right way, penetrating the defense and attacking the rim. They're just not settling.
Another area where they've excelled has been pushing it on the break. They're really getting after it.
Mark Williams out there with Royce O'Neal. Then it's Dillon Brooks. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Dunn in at the 2. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. Spurs talent evaluators first laid eyes on Victor Wembanyama when he was 15 years old, playing on a youth team in France. At that point, the franchise was enjoying its 22nd straight winning season, but the opportunity to just maybe draft a prospect like Wemby gave them the impetus to rebuild. Back to you.
Okay, Allie, thanks for the report. Fox deciding where to go with it. Pass to Wembanyama. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Vassell. Good work defensively by Brooks.
Yeah, we're not used to seeing him get bottled up like that. Wow.
Nice finish in the open floor. Booker loves leaking out and attacking.
RJ, San Antonio's seen a surge in popularity. Spurs jerseys seem to be everywhere these days.
Yeah, they call that the Wemby effect. When a team has a generational talent like Victor, a lot of new fans come on board.
Fox takes the hit and scores.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him. Nice reaction defensively, determined to make that a difficult shot.
San Antonio moving the ball around. Barnes against Booker. Barnes drives in. Rebounded by Dunn. Dunn's got 4 rebounds now. Suns trail by 5. Here's Booker. Pass to Williams. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Williams has got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Fox the pass to Barnes. Vassell against Brooks. Castle on the wing. Barnes with a screen on Booker. Here's Castle. If you had to say, Richard, what's the most critical component for a team to play effective defense?
I would say being bought in. If players are bought in, you could overcome individual deficiencies.
You know, guys, this is an exciting young player. Stephon Castle does a little bit of everything. He hustles, plays defense, got a national championship in college, so he is a winner, too.
San Antonio leading by 5. And there's the drive. Outside Barnes. Pass to Fox. Here's Wembanyama. And that bucket makes him 4 for 7 today. Good production.
Got it in deep, and that's how you do it.
1:36 left to play in the first half. Booker can't get it to go.
And he continues to cast away, but the results just haven't been there tonight.
Here's Castle. Williams grabs the board. Phoenix has gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Fox outside. Oh, stopping him there. Jam Gets it in, and he's fouled. An opportunity at a three-point play. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks. This will be his third free throw of the game.
One of the fastest guys in the league. For Fox, it's about using his blinding quickness to his advantage on both ends of the floor.
Booker for three. Rebound by San Antonio. Vassell's got 4 rebounds now. Takes it inside. Barnes passes to Vassell. Wemby attacking. Oh, Wembanyama throws it down.
And part of what makes Wembanyama so dangerous, a big guy who can push the pace.
Williams misses. On offense, here is San Antonio. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Fox on the attack, and it's Fox with the jam.
Boy, Fox, there may not be a quicker player with the ball in his hands.
Castle against Booker. And they pick up 2. Booker's got 9 points. Fox up top, defended by Dunn. Fox, the pass to Vassell. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That's on Mark Williams. San Antonio shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
Victor Wembanyama.
And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
Some big guys struggle at the line, not him. He's put in the work to defy that.
Oh, it goes! He got it off in time!
Wow.
Your son.
Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
40.
And so the San Antonio Spurs leading by 17 at the end of the period, building this lead up in large part because of how well they're shooting it. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Boy, it's been one outstanding game from De'Aaron Fox.
He's been so disruptive defensively in the first half. His fast hands pick plenty of pockets.
Not only does he have solid defensive instincts, he just plays extremely hard. And I know people might not realize this, but that is a skill, and it is very difficult for the opposition. It is a recipe for disaster.
And on the floor for Mitch Johnson starting the second half. We've got Keldon Johnson, Luke Cornett out there with Kelly Olynyk. Then there's Harper, and it's Champagnie.
Oh, my goodness. How about that? That is a dunk contest worthy move. Green just putting on a show right there.
And for all the optimism, Grant, the Spurs having to navigate some tough seas with health challenges.
Yeah, the legendary Greg Popovich moving to a front office role. Then Wemby suffering a blood clot too. Some trying times, but this team's foundation of togetherness has helped.
Nails it from beyond the arc. Olynyk's got his first 3 points of the game.
That's just unfair with that advantage height-wise. You can just shoot over him from deep.
And that one's good. Green.
This is what makes Green so elusive, so difficult to cover. His ability to destroy you with that handle.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Commissioner Adam Silver talked about tweaking the game. He said analytics take sports in a certain direction because it's a coach and GM's job to win, and they'll do everything they can to do so under the existing rules. It's on us to adjust because we're also looking at the aesthetic appeal of the game. Guys, back to you.
Thank you very much for the report, Allie. It's stolen by Green. To the paint. Livers' shot is off. San Antonio leading by 16. Here's Champagnie. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally.
Yes. You don't want to jump with Jalen Green. That's rule number 1. And rule number 2, you don't want to jump with Jalen Green.
So sick, the vertical ability.
That was flat out awesome. He has that effortless knack for getting to the hoop. And the shot goes in. Green's got 8 points.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Pass to Harper. And the shot goes. And the Spurs lead by 18.
Yeah, Harper really had to force his way through. No one gives rookies an easy time out there.
Here's Green. Oh, my goodness!
Did you see that?
Bring it out the handle!
That's how you finish.
Come on now, guys. That's flat out insane.
Hey, when's the last time you saw a jam like that? Pass to Champagny.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
First personal foul.
Suns trail by 16. Green for 3. Rebounded by Champagny.
The defense just giving him the easy look there. He's not going to miss that.
Olynyk passes to Champagny. 1:19 left in the third quarter. Spurs need to get one up here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Phoenix ball.
The Suns have gone 6 for 9 in the half. Green for 3. Kept alive. And he goes in for the dunk.
And their offensive rebounding is such a strength for them when he's on the floor.
Yeah, he really helps them extend possessions, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
Green going at the D, and it's hammered home by Green.
Green has been locked in, really powering this offense.
And he drives in.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Richards, the pass to Goodwin. And the Suns getting another bucket right there.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
19 seconds left to play in the third quarter here. Suns trail by 12. Green, the pass to Richards. He gets it in there. Richards has got 6.
Nice unselfish play by Green, taking the time to get another guy a better shot.
Harper, and the powerful one-handed slam.
Nice one-handed jam. Simple and effective, BA.
Hey, with the lead, I'm surprised he didn't come up with something a little more creative. And that one misses. Here's Dunn. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Now, I know he's a big man, but he's got some point guard in him if he's making passes like this.
And for the defense, it's so tough to guard a big man with that kind of court vision and dime-dropping ability.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Dylan Brooks is out there with Royce O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker. Then there's Mark Williams. And it's Dunn in at the 2 spot. That's who's out there for Phoenix. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for San Antonio. Castle misses. Suns trail by 12. A shot from the mid-range. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Woo, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Fox, the pass to Wembanyama. Oh, who else? Wembanyama.
And Wembanyama can dunk it basically just standing up. You gotta keep him out of the paint.
Outside O'Neal. Back to Booker. Pass to Dunn. Rebound by San Antonio. They led the game at 1 point by 20. Out to Fox. Outside Wembanyama. And the dunk by Wembanyama.
Man, Wembanyama getting it done.
Woo! For 3, Booker. The shot, no good. Good work defensively by Castle. Inside. And he takes the feet in stride and slams it home.
He was grabbing the rim to extend the hang time.
maybe making sure the landing was kinder than the takeoff. Brooks against Fox. Off on the layup.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
They swipe it. Knocked loose. Stolen by Vassell. Castle. Oh, he jammed it.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense as well, executing their game plan perfectly.
Now Barnes. Fox with the ball. Williams rips down the board. Booker fires. Ooh, Booker doing Booker things.
Blink, and that ball is already gone. Booker is ridiculous with the quick release.
Fox. Ooh, the three doesn't go. Suns trail by 15. And he pummels the iron. Bookends the break.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that.
Even though it didn't go down, he'll take that shot every time.
Wembanyama. Ooh, nice setup for the slam.
They have no answers for Wemby tonight. And honestly, I'm not sure how they could defend him.
Booker. Oh, the slam. Get up, Devin.
I tell you, a little extra pressure on D when you're up against a point guard who can elevate.
It doesn't make it easy, does it?
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
Oh, he can't get the layup.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back. And a comfortable win for them here. Game is out of reach. Good performance for the Spurs.
Well, I have to comment on their strong performance tonight at the charity strike.
And it might have won them the game. The ability to draw fouls and capitalize can be a real difference maker.
And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Victor Wembanyama.
He played big all night. Relentless on the glass, just helping his team in the possession battle.
A one-handed jam, rocking the rim. Castle against Booker. Oh, he jams it right back at him.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
Oh, the shot is off. Stolen by Vassell. Tipped. Stolen by Booker. And so it's San Antonio easily grabbing this one. Boy, a nice win on the road.
2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Phoenix Suns against the Minnesota Timberwolves. This is Kevin Harlan. I'll be joined by Greg Anthony, Tim Legler, and we'll be hearing from our reporter, Allie LaForce, on the sidelines as well. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Guard and off guard, filled by DiVincenzo and Edwards. Top of the forward, it'll be McDaniels and Randall. And it's Gobert in at the 5, roaming the paint. DiVincenzo finds Edwards. And the shot goes in. So, Tim, relative to the rest of the NBA, these two teams like to play a more measured pace.
That's right, Kevin. And as a result, execution is going to be critical. Timing and spacing and decisions with the basketball. Whichever team performs their sets the most cleanly will have the edge in this one.
A lot in front of them. Here's DiVincenzo. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Here's Gobert. Rebound by Williams. Booker against DiVincenzo. O'Neal trying to break free, and the layup is good.
Skillful make inside by Booker, able to find his spot for the finish.
DiVincenzo against Booker. DiVincenzo passes to Gobert. Up top, DiVincenzo. And that one drops for him. Here's Booker. And when we look at this Suns team, Tim, over the last few seasons, what's the first word that comes to mind for you?
Well, Kevin, I'd say underachievement. You think back to 2021, 2 wins away from an NBA title. They made some swing for the fences type of decisions, and, well, it just didn't pan out.
Edwards. Williams with the block. DiVincenzo against Booker. To the inside. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Got the ball right inside. Such a well-timed pass.
The shake. Done attacking. Gobert pulls it in. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today.
Using all of that size to create leverage and rip down that board.
Here's O'Neal. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
Now here's Edwards. The Timberwolves again can't hit. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Booker with it. And Daniels picks him up. And foul on the shot. So he'll get a chance at the line.
So I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Suns shooting their first free throws of the game. That free throw, no good.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. Missing both. And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach of the Suns. Coach and I talked about the difficulties playing against Anthony Edwards. He said, quote, usually you worry about his offense. But he's shown the last few years that he's a lockdown defender when he wants to be. That's something that we'll need to factor into our game plan. Ant's defense is now a concern for coaches as well. Back to you guys.
Allie, thank you so much.
And you have to stay up on Edwards out there, which is dangerous because he's so good at going right around.
Booker, good.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. No good on the triple. And the dunk by Booker.
And we see this so often from Booker because he has the green light to take any shot he wants.
Here's DiVincenzo. It's hauled in by the Suns. Now Booker. He's got 12. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to O'Neal. 5 on the clock. Dunn kicks to Brooks. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. And Edwards with the stuff.
He can take off from anywhere at any time. Edwards always a threat.
And Brooks gets it on the assist from Booker.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, it's just an outstanding effort thus far. They've done a great job at both ends.
DiVincenzo finds Gobert. DiVincenzo gets the bucket.
Love that look there, locating his teammate and creating an easy basket.
And so it's the Phoenix Suns holding on to an 8-point lead heading in. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And from what we've seen, guys, from the Suns, what are you thinking so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Early offense in this league is key. You've got to score before the defense can set up in the half court.
They've got Brooks. Booker out there with Dunn. Then it's Williams. And it's O'Neal in at the 4. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Suns. Here's DiVincenzo. The shot's good. DiVincenzo's got 6.
Every coach in this league loves assisted baskets. It indicates your offense is flowing the way it's supposed to.
Booker dishes to Brooks. Off target from 3-point range.
Yeah, but the defense was determined not to give him an inch of free space.
And a 4-time Defensive Player of the Year. Rudy Gobert is improving his perimeter defense as well, Greg. It's helped his overall game.
Yeah, teams have looked to pull him outside and test his lateral quickness. But I tell you, he holds up better than you think, and we know his presence at the rim.
And here's Booker after Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer. DiVincenzo passes to McDaniels. Edwards inside, working on Booker, and Edwards slams it in.
It's simple, guys. Keep getting Edwards the ball and just let Ant.
And here is Dunn, still yet to score. Booker outside. Back to Dunn. Pass to O'Neal. With three, Booker. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Edwards finds Randall. Timberwolves passing it around. Edwards can't hit. Phoenix has gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Dunn dishes to Williams. On the wing, Booker fires for 3. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. And finished off by McDaniel.
Oh, nice read there from Edwards. He's all for sharing the wealth.
Now here's Booker. He's got 12. Pass to Williams. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here.
A jump ball.
Six to shoot. Can they get it? Out to Brooks. Launches a 3. Minnesota with the rebound. Gobert's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Randall, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Randall's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves.
And the defense cannot underestimate Randall's strength. Pushes right through the contact and gets the shot.
Now here's Booker. Williams. Good. A nice assist from Booker. And you think of the different styles of play. Tim is the one that you prefer watching.
I personally like variety, Kevin. I like certainly three-point shooting. That's how I made my living. But I also want to see post play. And I want to see teams that also can beat you with isolation sets as well. I think those are the toughest teams to defend. They can hit you from any area.
They sure can. Here is Williams after the basket by Minnesota. Done outside. It's stolen by Edwards. Here's DiVincenzo.
Smart play by Edwards. Comes up with the steal and then just gets the ball up the court.
It's Williams, high post. Here we go, one-on-one. DiVincenzo hits the bucket. DiVincenzo's got 8 points in the quarter.
Beautiful transition offense there. That's execution at its best.
And it results in the highest percentage look you're going to get.
Now here's Williams. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Anthony Edwards. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul.
Here's Williams. To the paint. Here's Booker.
What effort from Randall, putting in work on the defensive end.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
At this point, I don't know what you can do to slow this team down.
Well, they've gotten the matchup they want every time up the floor, and they have taken advantage of that.
Back to Booker. Dante DiVincenzo. He's been the guy making things happen for Minnesota. What a quarter that saw them generate a quick comeback effort and are now out front with momentum behind them. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just joining us in this one, First half is in the books. 1 half to go. Nice game. Great performance by Dante DiVincenzo.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Well, and I expect they're going to continue to lean on him as we continue in this game. Why not? The way he's playing right now offensively.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Miller. He's out there with Reed. Clark is out there with Conley. And it's Shannon in at the 2-guard spot. Here's Richards. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
A play like that can absolutely take the wind out of your sails. Just a tough break.
Now here's Conley. Reed with a screen on Green. It's tipped. Pass delivered. And it's off from 3-point range. Clark outside. No good on the 3.
Just enough coverage to bother that 3-point attempt.
Green with the ball. And it's Reed picking him up. Conley with a wide open look. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Suns trail by 11. Here's the lob to the hoop. And now here comes Conley leading the break. Clark, the pass to Reed. Picked off in midair. Here's Fleming and the powerful one-handed slam.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
All it takes is a half second of carelessness, and someone will be rocking the rim going the other way.
Over in the corner, Green. That 3 off the mark. Timberwolves leading by 9. Goodwin with the steal. They push it up 4 on 3. On the wing, Green. Covered by Conley.
It's not about height, it's about heart. That board was all effort.
And they pick up 2. Clark's got the lead up to 11 now for Minnesota.
Conley's got a great set of skills as a passer. He might not always make the flashy pass, but he will make the smart one.
So it's Minnesota now. After Jalen Green's miss.
Wow, that's embarrassing. Come on, just put the ball in the hole.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot, guys. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same. Back to you.
Some forward thinking. Allie, we thank you very much.
It's always a positive thing for this offense when Conley puts pressure on.
And it's Green with the jam.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, he took that up with great confidence. Tremendous finish.
Phoenix foul. Goodwin. First personal foul. First team foul.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here he goes. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
This is his first free throw of the game. That one falls, so he hits both of them. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Green drives in.
And once he gets going, Green is a load to stop. Long, athletic, with a terrific handle.
Reed with a screen for Conley. No good. Shot missing. Suns trail by 9. There's 53 seconds left to play here in the third. He doesn't hit that one. And it's Conley with the ball for the Timberwolves. Miller finds Conley. Here's Shannon. Picked by Reed. Good. Shannon's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
Timberwolves leading by 11. Clark dishes to Conley. Miller sets a screen for Conley. Cranes the three-pointer. Conley's got 7 points in the game.
I'll tell you, you give Conley the ball and trust him to make the right decision.
Green fires from way outside. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Timberwolves lead by 14. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assists of the game.
And he's always been the favorite to bag this honor. These kind of feeds are his bread and butter.
And he runs their offense for a reason. He's got excellent vision. Wow, what a gift for his teammates.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Mark Williams, Dylan Brooks out there with O'Neal. Then there's Devin Booker, and it's done at the shooting guard position. That's who's out there for Phoenix. Tim, you know you've played it for so long. The intensity of competition can lead to some heated communication, even between those on the same team.
Well, Kevin, believe me, in the 10 years I played in the league, you often see that between teammates because you have highly competitive individuals who aren't always going to see eye to eye.
But don't you think that's good, though, that competitive tension that may exist within a team?
It creates an edge, Kevin, that you need to win in this league.
Now here's Booker. It's Williams, high post. Shot clock at 6. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Edwards kicks to Randall. O'Neal with the steal. Down against McDaniel. Pass to Booker. Goes up to the stripe. Buries the jump shot.
And that's lethal. I love how Booker's eyes light up when he gets a mid-range opportunity.
Here's DiVincenzo. McDaniels hands it from downtown. And the Timberwolves lead by 19.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
And here's DiVincenzo from the arc. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And here's Edwards from the arc. Score that one for him. His 8th field goal. 8 for 11 on a very accurate night.
And perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
His effort has been there since the opening tip. He is leading the way by example. Now, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Gobert with a screen on done. Edwards passes to Gobert. McDaniels gets a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. And here's Edwards from the arc. Pass to DiVincenzo. Looking for Gobert. He gets it there. Now Randall. For 3. Outside Edwards. Randall with a screen for Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board.
They made the most of those extra rebounds as well, Kevin.
Whoa, that'll wake you up.
He is such a great athlete. Near the three-point line, it's Edwards. The quick look, no good that time. Suns trail by 20. 59 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Here's Booker. Count it. Nails it from 14. For Minnesota, they've gone 5 of 11 from the field in the fourth quarter. DiVincenzo against Booker. Jacks up a three. Williams with the rebound. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. From 18 feet away, connects with the J. And here are the Timberwolves. It's a 16-point game. Gobert with the screen on O'Neal. Outside Edwards. Shoots the three. Drills it from outside.
Anthony Edwards. And the touch on Edwards' shot is really nice. Gives it just enough power to drop in.
Here's Booker. And so it's the Timberwolves taking care of business here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for